Welcome back to Sportsbook Review Videos. It is already week number 6, which means it is once again time for me to hook up with my guy, Swinging Johnson, for our weekly Sharp versus Swinger picks battle. Now, the Swinger is 8-6. I am 8-3-1. We both split a pair of picks last week, winning our side pretty easily, but of course, getting dominated in the total department. Swinger, what's going on with us here, man? I was just telling you, man, we got to split up our record sides and totals and make us look a little more impressive here.
J-Man, good to talk with you again, buddy. You are absolutely right. My Broncos-Raiders game, I went over in that game, I'm ashamed to say. But you know what? I really can't take even any credit for the win because the Green Bay Packers are just an ATM machine covering for the 5th time in 5 tries over the Rams. So 1-1 did the splits last week, and I believe you did the same as well.
Yep, that's true. So let's see if we can get back on track. A couple undefeated weeks here. What do you got for us on your side for week number 6?
Okay, I'm going with the Chiefs and the Vikings. As you know, the Chiefs lost one of the most feared rushers in the game in Jamaal Charles going down. Man, oh man, that guy has just been, I don't know, he's like just been bitten by the injury bug throughout his career. It's such a gifted runner. But needless to say, they're going to be without Charles for the rest of the season, and that goes for this game as well, while the Vikings have had 2 weeks to rest and prepare. And I think you know where I'm going with this, young man. I'll tell you, KC melted down after Charles went down with that injury. They lost 18-17 to the Bears. The Bears in Arrowhead. So I'm thinking to myself here, okay, we've got Alex Smith, who's really a game manager, not a game changer. And if the emphasis is going to switch drastically to an air attack, I don't think that's going to work out too well for a team that kind of looks for safety valves and outlet receivers as opposed to mid-range and deep threats. Now, in my estimation, this is going to be all Minnesota. Chiefs are tied for 14th in points scored, but that was before Jamaal Charles went down. They're ranked 29th in points allowed, and they're ready to face Adrian Peterson, a guy that just absolutely shreds defenses. And, you know, the Vikings are, you know, the Chiefs, kind of an average team against the run. And obviously, Minnie is going to pose some big-time problems for teams offensively as they rank 6th in points allowed, which means Alex Smith, owner of the 21st ranked passing attack, is going to have to go it alone against a very good defense. Vikings are 6-1 ATS in their last 7 home games, 8-2 ATS in their last 10 games overall, 4-1 ATS last 5 as a home favorite, and the Chiefs are 1-8 ATS in their last 9 games as a road underdog of 3.5 to 10. Play the Vikings -4 and cash a ticket.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one. I think the Vikings week off probably going to add a lot of value to them, especially with Charles going down. The Chiefs are going to have absolutely no offense without him, so I like that pick there. I'm going a little bit different way here. I'm going with actually a road favorite in this one here, as the Cincinnati Bengals are a 3-point favorite in Buffalo this week at -3. Now, it's my message to Rex Ryan. Rex, if you're watching, if anybody is watching, you know, that knows Rex, can you relay a message to him for us? We're not fooled. We don't think all these players that have significant injuries are going to play this week, like Tyrod Taylor, who's on a sprained MCL, but for some reason he's been practicing on a limited basis because Rex Ryan is just trying to pull a card out of Bill Belichick's book. I just can't see some of these Buffalo Bills playing. Sammy Watkins is a different story. He's been out a little while, but going up against a team like the Bengals, who's just absolutely on fire right now on both sides of the ball, and who's also a better team on both sides of the ball than the Buffalo Bills, no matter who plays, regardless for Buffalo in this one. I'm not being fooled by all this smoke and mirrors by Rex Ryan. I think they might actually have EJ Manuel starting for them this week if Tyrod Taylor can't go, and that's just, I mean, the Bengals at -3 are just a steal of value for me in that position. If we have EJ Manuel, a guy who I might be more accurate than throwing the football on the field here. But Bengals, I just think that the way they've been playing right now, how balanced they are with a running attack. The Buffalo Bills also pass defense has not been that great. They've been kind of a bend, don't break defense so far this season, giving up a ton of yards, but not necessarily giving up a whole lot of points. But they have lost one of their starting safeties already this year. It's not that great of a secondary. I think Dalton's going to have some success in this game. I think the rushing attack's also going to have some success as long as the Bengals offensive line can protect Dalton. I just haven't been that impressed by Buffalo yet with all their injuries. Once they get everybody back, I think we can see what they look like, because I did pick them to make the playoffs here. But right now, as they stand here in week number 6, I'm fading them all the way, big guy, going with Bengals -3 in this one. What do you got to say on that one?
Well, I got to tell you, 20 years ago, I would have bet the Cincinnati Bengals like I was reading Monday morning's newspapers. But this line scares the shite out of me because the Bengals look just so good. Can't disagree with anything you said. And I'll tell you, that's why I have to pass it because there's something telling me that this thing is funky. And if I had to play it, I'd play the Bengals. But it is definitely a Joe Q public play. I'm staying away.
It is a little chalky, a little chalky. I will admit, a little bit chalky, but I think I'm still sticking with it here. I like the odds here of Buffalo playing some backups here in this one. That'll do it for our spread picks. You heard it here first. Going with a couple favorites: Minnesota -4 at home. Going with the Bengals -3 on the road. Make sure you check out our videos. A couple of total plays as well. Haven't been as accurate on those, but we're still trying here, folks. Give us a break a little bit. It's early in the season still. We still got a lot of time to correct ourselves. So that'll do it for the Swinger. I am Jordan Sharp, and for Sportsbook Review, good luck on all your NFL picks this week.